So it actually happened. Just last month, it was not certain that the Senate would go along with the House of Representatives' proposal to let families use 529 college savings plans to pay for private school from elementary school onward. In a bill that offered many perks for the wealthy, the 529 provision was a particularly brazen giveaway. After all, it's mostly wealthier people who can save enough to reap large benefits from the provision, which allows $10,000 in annual tax-free 529 account withdrawals for pre-college students starting in 2018. But it really did happen, and President Trump will soon sign the bill that makes it the law of the land. The short-term opportunities for affluent families are potentially worth five figures. The schools, however, will now confront a major financial aid question that the new bill forces on them. And states could make offsetting tax changes that cost 529 savers money. Any eventual populist blowback could threaten the plans, too. But let's start with the good news, for those who have the money and the inclination. With 529 plans, you put money in, let it grow for years in mutual funds and then pull it out to use for higher education expenses. When you do, you don't pay capital gains taxes on what you've earned over time. Other 529 tax breaks exist, too. It is states, not the federal government, that actually administer the plans, and 35 of them offer some sort of tax deduction or credit when you deposit money. If you want to know how things work in your state, SavvyForCollege.com is an excellent resource. In what we should now refer to as the old days, you might save money for 18 years and then pull the money out over 4 years while a child completes college. But now, wealthy families can do what's known as superfunding 529 accounts with a pile of money up front. Then, they can pull out the $10,000 maximum each year to use for elementary and secondary school, until a child starts college. The money will not be available for homeschooling expenses, however, as that fell out of the final bill this week for technical reasons. Last month, Vanguard ran a scenario for me that is worth examining again to see the possibilities. At this point, it would be financial malpractice for accountants and financial advisors not to be recommending to clients that they consider this kind of upfront investment. Imagine a wealthy family in the highest tax bracket that opens a 529 plan with $200,000 and doesn't add another cent. The money grows at 6% annually, and the family takes out the maximum $10,000 each year, avoiding $2,380 in taxes annually. During the elementary and secondary school years, it saves $30,940 in taxes. At that point, the account would still have money left over. A lot of money, $370,717. And once the beneficiary of the 529 account enters college, the family can withdraw as much as the entire annual cost of college and related expenses, not just $10,000, each year, avoiding even more capital gains taxes over that period. If you have anything to do with running a private school, you're probably licking your chops at this point. Heck, why not raise tuition by $2,380 right away? But consider your less affluent families for a moment. Integrating a family's 529 accounts into your financial aid formula was a whole lot easier in the old days, when families did not use them to pay tuition before college.